The more Jackie Christie's daughter Chantel talks, the further she sticks her foot in her mouth. And her most recent interview is no exception, when she decided to try and get her side of the story out about the problems that had her taunting and putting hands on her mother before her FAFO moment. And the majority consensus is that the lack of accountability on her part is diabolical. Because not only is she pushing the same tired narrative about it being all Jackie's fault, but now, when talking about her father, she's giving off the other woman vibes more than ever when she said how in her late 20s, she got to know Doug as a person and not her father.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Because the appropriate phrasing would normally be, she got to know him as not just her father.
Exactly. That's a very good point, because that's what I was thinking about. She's going to say something like that. I mean, girl, go ahead on someplace, because you know what? This man is your mother's best friend.
Exactly.
Not your best friend.
That's what she said.
Okay?
She said that he was her best friend, and she got a whole husband sitting at home herself.
No, he's Jackie's best friend.
He's Jackie's best friend.
And therein lies the whole problem with this girl. This girl wants her father to love her like he does his wife, Jackie. And it is not going to happen. That is not the way it is.
Exactly.
Okay, girl?
Exactly. And it's really interesting because in that interview, they ask her, why don't you have the same smoke for Doug like you do for Jackie?
Right.
She went on to say that she doesn't give Doug that smoke because it's possible for a person to have traumatic or bad experiences with one parent and the other parent will still remain married to them. And I was like, what? She's giving off that she wanted Doug to divorce his wife because Chantel said Jackie was a horrible mother. She's resentful of the fact, because it goes along with your point. She wants him to love her like he loves Jackie.
Not gonna happen.
And that's not how that works. He can love you as a father loves his child, but yes, Jackie is his wife. Jackie is his best friend. So yes, he loves her and he's sticking with her. He's not gonna take your word over his wife, the love of his life's word over things. She said that Doug has shown he's going to love Jackie through and through. He's going to love Jackie into being a better person and try to fix Jackie with his love. Do you hear yourself?
First of all, he's going to love her through and through because that's his wife, little girl.
Exactly.
That's his wife.
Exactly.
It's not about fixing her. This lady, your mother, needs no fixing.
Right.
You do.
Exactly.
This lady loves this man because he's a representation of God's love towards us.
Exactly.
And that's what this girl is seeing. She is seeing this man loves his wife Jackie so until it's like mind-blowing, because even people outside and in the industry, they're saying, oh, he's throwing her up all these hand signals.
Yeah.
She's in the stand. They couldn't even get over that because you know what? They haven't seen a love like that because it's representative of what God's love is.
Exactly.
And that's what this girl wants. It's like, girl, get that with your own husband, okay?
Exactly. She wanted to say that, she has a husband at home that takes impeccable care of her. Well, if that's the case, why are you coming onto your mother's show, leaving him all the way in Arizona for all that time to do this filming on this show with this woman? Why would you even leave your husband?
Point in case. Because your mother has that love. Doug takes impeccable care of her, and look what she does. She goes with this man to all of his games in your rebuttal of her not spending time with you. So if that was the case, then you would be spending time with your husband if he's taking impeccable care of you.
Exactly.
That's how that goes. He's taking such impeccable care of you. Why are you on here chasing after your mother, trying to beeline her and trying to say all these terrible things about her?
Exactly.
Girl, get out of here with that.
Exactly.
You have seen the love your father has for your mother, as an amazing love, and you are trying to get that. You get that with his love for you as a father.
Right.
That's the love that you're going to get.
Period.
You're not going to get what Jackie's getting.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. And she was saying to that, oh, she's not trying to replace her mother. That's not why she came on the show. But again, then if that's the case, why are you on here immediately starting mess? Why are you on here talking about your mother, calling her out her name, trying to turn other people against her? You have this husband at home who takes impeccable care of you. Why come on the show with someone you have issues with? Because it came out in this interview that no, they didn't have any issues before she came on the show. So she basically tried to backtrack, because all through the show she's making it seem like the issues with Jackie is because of the childhood that she had growing up. Jackie was never there. Jackie didn't do any of this. Jackie didn't do that. But then, since that wasn't holding water, because no, that's what your sister experienced and feeling, neglected or not part of the group, not part of the family. So that didn't hold water. So now she tells Carlos on the show, no, it wasn't about the childhood. That's not what she was upset about. What she was upset about was when she got on the show, the first scene, Jackie, she tried to hold her baby. And Chantel was like, no, he has to warm up to you. Okay, so you're telling me all this is because Jackie wanted to hold her grandson.
This girl sounds so foolish.
It's ridiculous.
No one believes a word coming out of her mouth.
Nothing. And so then when Carlos pressed into her more, and she was like, well, yeah, she saw him for the first time when he was 7 months. And then she saw him a couple of times after that. But when they were in that scene in the apartment, he was 9 months. So she hadn't seen him that often. And you can't it's not like they have the relationship where she'll go and take him to the park. Well, she wasn't trying to take him to the park. She just came to visit and wanted to hold her grandson.
She is making it up.
Exactly. So she saw how foolish that sounded. Carlos was looking at her like, girl. So now she had already moved the goalpost once from it being, it's not about childhood trauma. Now she's talking about, she tried to hold her baby when she didn't want her to. So then that didn't work. Now she's moving the goalpost again. She talked about her baby, her daughter's father and the custody case when they said they wouldn't do it. Girl. Well, Chantel, you're the one who brought that up to the other ladies in the show. Jackie didn't bring that up to the other ladies in the show. You did. And then that didn't work. So it's like, she tried to get Brandy to repeat some rumors about me. And it's like,
girl, be quiet.
Who told you that? Well, it was off camera.
What are you saying? This is so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And I love how Ming held her to the fire, girl. Mm-hmm. Did you see Ming talk about how this girl has not shown any accountability?
Right.
What has she done but come on here and put her foot in her mouth yet again? Ming said that, girl, how could you even do your mother like this? How could you even lie to us and make us think that your mother had done this awful thing to you and you did not even tell us what happened?
Exactly.
How could you sit up here and let Evelyn talk against your mother like that? How could you sit up here and let Brittany talk against your mother like that?
Yep.
Ming went in. I tell you, she says this girl has no accountability whatsoever.
Exactly. And she said that she felt like Chantel manipulated and lied to them because, she was kind of giving it to her. You come down in the heat of the moment. Maybe you think that's what happened because it's still hot. The feelings are still high. Emotions are running hot and everything. But Chantel told them that they reviewed the tapes. So, but basically between the time of her coming down and telling them that Jackie swung on her and put hands on her, and the time of Ming's party, which was 3 weeks later for Ming's event, she had seen the replay of the tape. So she knew that Jackie did not start it. She saw that she had pushed Jackie first. So Ming was like, you had every opportunity at that point to tell them, you know what, she was wrong. She decided not to tell them that so that they could basically go off on Jackie over some lies. So she felt that they that Chantel manipulated them and that they are owed an apology from Chantel.
Not only did she manipulate them, she tried to gaslight the entire cast. She tried to gaslight the viewers.
Yep.
She tried to gaslight everyone, which is now what she's doing now on this interview with Carlos King.
Yep.
She's trying to gaslight.
Yep.
And everyone has already seen, and it's not going to happen.
Exactly. People were saying how she failed in her mission to sabotage her mom on the show. And she was like, that wasn't her mission. That wasn't her mission.
Yeah,
she
right.
didn't, and then she didn't fail, and she was saying all that. And it's like, so she basically keeps telling off on herself. She tried to get angry, upset at the fact that when she went to Jackie during the show, Jackie would get up and leave. And Jackie got up and left because Chantel kept being disrespectful.
Yeah.
So Chantel was trying to act like she was taking some sort of accountability for it, but she wasn't, because she kept saying, yeah, but Jackie pushed her to this. Yeah, she should have left the room, but Jackie did this. Yeah, she shouldn't have gone down there, but Jackie did that. And she was like, the fact that Jackie would not let her express herself to her, that she would just keep getting up and walking away, that made her so mad. Can't you see how that pushed her to act like that? And it's like, no. And Carlos brought up a good point, saying, well, I saw that, and everybody saw that as Jackie not wanting to get into it like that with her daughter, go at it with her daughter on camera.
Exactly.
So she was being a mother. She was being a caretaker. She was protecting you at that point. And Chantel goes, well, no, because if that was the case, then why would you not ask producers if Shawnee's going to be there, then I'm not filming? So you want Jackie to basically stop her bag, not film scenes for her own show because you're going to be there. So that's not trying to sabotage or steal Jackie's spot off the show?
This girl is so delusional.
Very.
She is trying to gaslight everyone into believing that she does not, and I don't like using that word, I'll just say she does not H her mother. She's trying to but everyone has seen it, that this girl, nothing Jackie does is going to appease her.
Right.
Because it's what's going on the inside of her.
Exactly.
And, truly, Jackie never, ever had to worry about another woman, because this is the other woman.
Exactly. It's
right
what
here.
She's been acting like.
This is the other woman.
Exactly.
Her own daughter.
Exactly.
Acting so atrocious.
Right. Trying to take her spot by any means necessary. And she is, like you said, she came on harboring all this stuff because they said, well, how did it get to that point? And she said, well, she finally was able to confront her with all the anger she was feeling. And that's what she wanted to do. And she said that Jackie pushed her to a point that her anger was justified, but then Jackie left Chantel holding the bag, looking like a terrible, disrespectful, horrible daughter.
Because that is what she is.
Exactly.
Leave Jackie's and Doug's marriage alone. That's it. That's all.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.